Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Hedon. In the last episode, we began the game, following Zan, the leader of a division of Iron Orcs, in their attempt to take the gates of hell, apparently, or siege some small part of it, or a place that looked very similar to hell. We fought off a few demons, we had destroyed what looks like a more powerful one, blew open a door in order to help our sisters therein, and then found ourselves waking up instead. Maybe that was a dream, but I'm not so sure. We were in a cave system and heavily wounded, without any weapons or armor either. We've picked up a few weapons now to assist us as we went through those caves, defeating some worms that were causing a few local quakes. Apparently the orcs are very interested in these crystal formations, which they use to power their various technological devices, and probably assist them with their weaponry as well. In any case, after we left the caves, we were waylaid by a group of cultists, and they are apparently behind the slaughter of these orc girls. We didn't find a single orc alive, actually, in the outskirts of that encampment, and we have snuck in through a secret passage to the orc city of Volk. We are being led in our efforts by a strange-looking shade as well. I'm not quite sure what she wants from us, other than to follow her at the moment. Otherwise, things are looking pretty good for us stat-wise. We have 172 points of armor, 200 life, a bolt gun with a full set of ammo, a hellfire cage without any real amount of ammo for it at the moment, and our trusty battle axe. And I think that's probably good for a summary. Let me quickly save this part off because I like how this came out, and then we'll be ready to go adventuring. And by adventuring, I mean slaughtering everything that stands in our way. We seem to be in some sort of prison. I'm guessing, judging from the bars. Or maybe it's a barracks of some sort. That wraith is also leading us to the left to start. This journal appears to have belonged to Sergeant Barna. The last entries catch your attention. Day 232. A month passed since our forces left Volk. Hate I couldn't join in, but since I'm in charge here. Day 236. Since there's not much going on, I might start breaking down that cracked cell wall and fix it. Day 237. Well, damn me. Just as I was about to start working, Taiti brings in this scrawny human. Said she found him roaming around the forest camp. Doesn't look like a poacher, though. He's not talking either. All he does is mumble and groan. I plucked away a bunch of spikes stuck in his back. I've got no idea who did this to him, but he seems possessed to me. His eyes are all dark and empty, and his skin looks so sickly. Day 238. Son of a bitch! He somehow ripped his own arm off, found him bleeding out, and had to use a whole healing potion to stabilize him. As I came closer, he started spasming and mumbling some words for the first time, something about an impending doom about to claim us. Can hardly understand what he says, given he's missing half his tongue. He doesn't seem to feel much pain, so we're not sure how to interrogate him. I suppose that's all that remains of him now. We still have that pickaxe, so if we're able to get this door open, we might be able to actually knock that down and see where it leads. More strange pentagrams here. We know that cultists can appear out of these, and apparently they're within Volk as well. The Shade wanted us to go that way, but I feel like we need to get some vengeance first. cultists were all staring in this direction, so likely they were expecting some, I guess, resistance to come from this way. They've also barricaded what looks like the door down there. Okay. It's now on. Oh, wow. Stuck right past this guy. Oh, God! He can take more than one kick, too. Those guys are a little stronger. Sounds like there is a cultist alerted to us. This one was fiddling with this mechanism. Probably slicing it to bits. Let's secure the rest of this place before we go back outside. That's a crack we made in the wall. Where are we, by the way? Oh, this is a gatehouse, I suspect, actually. This is the bathroom, I suppose. Rot 509, day 237. Reaver Meza. Reaver Taiti has brought in a human prisoner. He had no stolen goods on him, apparently, but I believe he might be tied to the poachers that have been troubling the forests lately. You can break some windows in this game. Generally, I try not to, because I don't want to be seen. We're not allowed to fit through these windows, either. I don't see any other worms, although I hear one. Okay. Well, we at least secured this. Let's head outside. Oh, okay. This is where we had first gone. But we can't get on the other side of the gatehouse here. And there's no way to open this gate. Vines. You can climb vines. Or some of them, at least. At least in the later stages. This is where we started. Scared the heck out of me. Was there something in here? No, we just got lucky, and that worm missed us with its initial attack. Oh. I take it these orcs must have wargs as pets or mounts. We need to find a vine key. Sounds like there's something in the tavern that's aware of us. Ooh, oh, wow, Tim. Being fired at. They have good cover. But we have a good weapon. Which counters them, apparently. It sounds like a hellhound or a Cerberus. A shop of some sort, apparently. We could use the goggles. Lanterns. Boots. Tools. Some metal bolts we'll need for our bolt gun. Lots of food. Nice. Back up to 200 life. And we still need a vine key. There's a crystal shield here, though ours is in great shape at 164. Well, no place else to go, I guess, at this moment, so this is where the Shade wanted us to go, but we can't seem to go anywhere in that direction past that gate, so I guess we're going into the tavern. Remember, everyone, that we're using what I think is a really cool house rule, in that we cannot reload our weapon manually. We have to wait until the clips are emptied. She died in here trying to... Actually, I don't know what she was trying to defend. Oh, maybe actually she was just hoping to kill any cultists that walked in with the shotgun. Probably, I guess, killed a few before she herself was killed. Looks like as well we can walk over food to pick it up, but we don't get any benefit from it once our life is over 200. So we're going to want to try to avoid doing that. He was left on the guard post here, apparently, as well. Looks like all the bolt clips give us 4 bolts? I couldn't tell how many how many rounds for this weapon we picked up. I think the bolts give you 8 in Hedonite difficulty. Locked from the other side, huh? Looks like there's a small ledge outside. But looks like we'll need an axe key to access it. Room 2. Striva, the witch. Left 2 days earlier. Paid in full. Should make up for cleanup. Room 3. Mr. Magnus, dwarf prospector guy. Paid in advance. Will stay for 1 moon or more. Not as many customers as I was hoping for since the campaign started. The tavern's also quite quiet now. I pray Hectus will return well. I know he's strong, but fighting demons is such a task. We don't have the key to this either. No vine key, no axe key. Let's head back outside then and double check. We must have missed something. This was the shop. Oh! We missed something back in the gatehouse. There was a switch back there. This one. Central Plaza gate controls. As long as you can keep hitting the hellhounds. They won't actually charge you. They'll be in too much pain to move. Nothing in this way. Probably should not be shooting single enemies. Sounds like acid that they're shooting. Oh, that's a lot of them. Not bad. That was easy. Nice, lined up. We could use the corner for cover. Let's see if we left any bolts around on the ground up here. We did. The Cerebus drop fire frag cans on occasion, which is, from what I've encountered so far, one of the best weapons to deal with them, since odds are they're going to be reaching you in melee, and they're very fast and tricky to deal with once they do. This must be the market area of Volk. I'm not going that way without a key. You grab that little apple. Oh no, the clumps of bolts still have 8 ammo in them. Divine key. No other doors here. We can't make any of these. Well, we can jump up here, but I don't think there's anything up here. Oh, there is actually. There's an apple. Get that one too. Looks like your max over 100 life you're allowed is 200. To Valk's Park, Library, and Grove. I guess we're going to the weapons store. Pretty tough customer if he can survive an accident like that. I'd be on the ground like, nope, just kill me now, please. That's all I can take. Just one of those. Oh my god, what the heck? Oh, it scared the heck out of me. Where the earth did you come from? Look at that guy sneaking up on us and trying to kick us to death. Very beautiful area that these orcs have here that they've carved out for themselves. A dwarf statue. Sounds magical. I wonder if this is one of the gods that they pray to. Be weird for orcs to pray to dwarves, though. Or would it be? I don't know. I don't know anything about the lore of this world. Sounds like we have enemies here. We've got the thorn key. I think that's used all the way back where we started from. Oh! You're taking a lot of unnecessary hits. Alright, let's go back into that tavern really quick. Get some of that food we left behind since we're getting beat up a bit. Oh, that's it? Just one thing of food? Alright, just one thing of food, apparently. One thing of food. One loaf of bread. Ah, there's the keys used. You notice a parchment in the ventilation shaft and unroll it. It's signed by Reaver Taiti. Before you curse my cowardly blood, know that I'm doing this for our best. I saw Barna die in a split moment. This woman, she looked elven to me. I could hardly see, for I barely had time to lock myself in here. Powerful warlock, spewing bolts of magic as a swarm of cultists came out of thin air. I watched through the crystal globes as the whole plaza was swarmed with them. All our sisters are dead. I need to reach the Lancers. This is a full-on invasion, and if I die, these notes stand testament to my intentions. I need to find out what in hell is going on. Keep in mind that since we've coupled one of the switches to the park gate, the cells are linked. The right switch now opens the park gate, and the left one opens the armory as before. The middle one, however, opens both cells at once for now. Do not operate it without someone guarding the prisoners. If I have to chase any loose captive because of this, you're in for the whip, Sergeant Barna. You must not have expected very much resistance, since there's almost really no weapons in this small barracks. Armory. That should be the park gate. That should be the prisoners' gates. Dark in here. You carefully unroll the damp parchment. It's hardly legible and the lower part has rotted. If the rumors are true, the cave orcs are in possession of a massive treasure. Tons of magic crystals. Growing all around their domain. We won't be able to just waltz in though. We gotta find some alternate routes. Make something to bring backup. Pickaxe. Hard. The green. I can't read most of this. Have some solid masonry. Something involving enchanted stone. Or purchase dwarves are something. I can't make out the rest. Maybe it wasn't hell we were at earlier. Just for the fact that this seems like these caves can consist of the same types of terrain. That was another time fragment. Or time shard. A bowl of scribe embers, a quest item. You notice another note in the ventilation shaft. It's signed by River Taiti. I've been doing my best to hamper this sudden invasion from the shadows. The ventilation shafts has helped me move around unseen. I've overheard the cultists getting orders to blow up and cave in the exits. They're locking down the entire stronghold. Bastards. Nevertheless, I have managed to get inside the crystal shop and move all the merchandise upstairs. I must delay them from getting their hands on our tech. I even trashed a few power cores, but they heard the noise, so I had to break the ladder and go. Lucky me, I found a warning scroll in the shopkeeper's room. Should my sisters need to break the ward, I've read that all you need for a Dispel magic scroll is to draw a shattered spiral on a parchment using enchanted purple ink. Sadly, I couldn't find any such ink by the scribing table in here, but the alchemist must have had a recipe around her shop. I pray the demons won't break that seal anytime soon. Alas, I must push on. I have to rush to the forge and make sure they don't get their hands on any of our schematics. We learned that these crystals detonate, right, when you shoot them? Yep, I'll have to remember that in the future as well. Might be able to put that to good use to help us defeat enemies. I'm surprised there aren't more worms in this area. There's a reason why the orcs are also underground. I guess it just so happens that this was a fantastic, I guess, cave? Well, cave's probably better suited to help a more defensive situation for your city. If you can barricade the other ways into it, not as wide open. Hello. There's also some crystals down here. Whenever I play Dwarf Fortress, which isn't very often any longer, because of how much time that game consumes. God, I'm addicted to it whenever I play it. But I always immediately try to go into the ground, rather than try to build an above-ground fort. Crystals, we could use the charges for our amulet. It does feel like a different cavern to me than the one we were in earlier. And a passage up. Let's explore the other path first, then. The axe key. And a secret passage? A half-full frag fire can. And the door doesn't open from this side. So because I've got quite a bit of ammo here, Here I will reload in order to just grab those. Actually, no, you should probably still be shooting if you want to use this house rule. Well, there's... I should be. Okay, that's the last time we do that then. The key is outside the secret entrance here if you need it, my dear. Again, I'm sorry I have to leave for so long, but your sisters need a fine axeman for this campaign, and I am eager to stomp some demon skulls myself. Take care. I'm sure the tavern will have plenty of visitors, even with most of the Iron Division forces away. Your loyal Minotaur blacksmith, Hectus. Where there's 2 worms, there'll be more of them popping out. Oof, they weren't kidding about the extra damage on this difficulty, just like that. We're at 150 life instead of 200. Hold on. No, I want that. I want this. Oh, we can't take that? It looks like a time shard to me. Okay, we're not allowed to take that. I wonder if we have a maximum of... Oh, we have 5 of them. Maybe that's all we're allowed to have. Alright, we'll have to try to remember to use them then, Tim. Sounds like there's a secret passage somewhere here. I'm positive there is. We can hear it on the other side of that bookshelf. But I see no switches. Alright, it stays there then. This must be Hectus's. One frag fire can. Half full. A vial of healing. And some earth pigment. Water of earth pigment. Nothing else in here that we need. At least not yet. I think we actually have to come back here and we figure out what it is that we actually do need. I just used a time shard. I'm going to use another one. Fun! Very fun. Thankfully, we didn't take any damage from that battle. At least I don't think we did. Is it over? I thought for half a second I heard something shoot at us. Oh, I did. Up there. A cave-in of some sort. Or maybe actually a breach just occurred here, because this wasn't here earlier. To lower Volk. Blocked off. We don't have the stone key yet. We did pick up an axe key, and I remember there being 2 doors that it should unlock. There's one of them. Oh, actually, we haven't been here before, have we? Maybe there's another door that's unlocked. Bring up the map, everyone. So there's 2 axe keys. There's a third as well. Okay, so there's 3 doors the axe keys used for. What does this say? Ninth Hall's Dwarven Gear. Closed until the end of the Iron Division campaign. Still open to orders. Slip your notes under the door. Can we maybe make it up here? Dear Prospector Magnus, we're glad that we have settled upon an agreement then. I am sure this new crystal-imbued ore will be worth researching, and we are coming by more veins as we dig deeper. We await your arrival in a few days. Simply show this letter to the gate guard, along with your signet ring. Captain Dora of the Iron Division. Oh, poor guy. Didn't make it. I never found this before. This is kind of cool. And we get an elemental ring. Probably should look at some of the items we're picking up, shouldn't we? So let's go ahead and look at this. This enchanted ring will greatly protect the wearer against elemental and magic damage, and give them underwater breath. Lasts for 90 seconds. Ah, that was the locked door I could never open. I say could never open. You guys have no idea how long I was trying to figure out how to get into that door. How about that? It's a vine key. We're near that one axe we see all the way to the right, so let's head in that direction. A new enemy, everyone. These girls are melee, and they can block your attacks with their shield. Reminds me of the centaurs, or slaughters, in the Hexen games. This is what I wanted. We don't have the vine key yet. Alright, let's see what this has in it. Ah! Tiati destroyed the ladder here. Picked up a red crystal, a quest item. Monthly list of crystal requests. Times 20 armor shard, barracks. Times 3 power cores, mining outpost. Times 4 large cyan crystals, Earth Mother's Grove. 1 red crystal, Plaza Alchemist. 1 red crystal, Plasma Tavern. Plaza Tavern. I don't think we can get up here. Yeah, we're not allowed up here this way. The Shade wants us to go up there. But we can't make a climb from this direction. That takes a vine key. Oh, we have a vine key. Okay, right, I forgot about that. Let's go back, though, and use this axe key. On the other doors that it can be used in before we begin using the vine. Oh, so that's one of them. Leads into and out of the barracks. Oh, sorry, the tavern. Oh, And the other place was Hectus's. Okay, then. Is there a vine key use up here? Not on this side. Okay. Back then to the tavern and downstairs. We can put that to good use. Ooh. Please don't do that again. That scared the heck out of me. Well, we can eat the carrot. Can't eat the beet. Can't eat the beet. Okay, but we do eat a leek. Red crystal. We can't take this one, though. Must be powering this. Oh, this is the tavern. We read that they wanted a crystal. Can we... No, we can't power it. Some plum brandy, delicious. Speed potion. Potion of haste. Hey, little guy, don't mind me. I'm just gonna leave you over there. Oh, we've been here before? This was what led to Hectus's. Yep. You know what? We could use, actually, a lot of this metal. And the little mouse can keep his loaf of bread. Fun! I like the little excursions we're having here. Exchanges of fire between small groups of them. Alright, we have that vine key. Looks like we also missed something that was over here. No, that's the water. That's the waterway. We couldn't get it on the other side of that gate. And we can't climb out of the river either. So what is in here? Another one of these sparkly purple roots that we need. Some frag fire cans. And some apple cider. Delicious. This way leads to the other vine door? No, we were here already. I've missed something. The wraith should probably lead me to where I need to go. Actually, I think we need the other... Oh, hold on, no. There's a vine door all the way over here we haven't been at yet. This is it. I keep hearing something. Something, though. I feel like we haven't explored this area. We haven't. Right, I think we unlocked this quite some time ago. This was what the Thorn Key unlocked. Okay, something can see us. was a very awkward battle. Sounds like there's more enemies in here. Let's kill them. More earth pigment. A series of magic runes are carved onto the tablet. The lower part is not yet complete. Scroll of Magma Ball. 1 bowl of scribe embers, basic warm inks, plain parchment. A drawing stencil depicts a clump of fire and earth shaped into a ball. Scroll of Nourishment. 1 mortar of earth pigment, basic warm inks, plain parchment. A drawing of a stencil depicts a sprouting earth plant. Scroll of Dispel Magic. 1 can of enchanted purple ink, basic ink, plain parchment. A drawing stencil depicts a shattered spirit spiral. So, at some tables, you'll be able to make scrolls. Scroll of Nourish, I believe, will increase your life. We're going to make 2 of those, because we have 2 mortars of earth pigment. And we can use the Scribe of Embers to make Scrolls of Magma Ball. Scrolls of Magma Ball are basically like a rocket launcher, one-time use item. And here's one on the table. Group dealing with groups of enemies. History of the Iron Division, Chapter 4, The Castes. And upon settling within the caves of Hedon, the green skins were divided into 6 castes, or Hedon, sorry, each responsible with a part of the stability of their no longer nomadic tribe. They would all use their gifts in various ways, with the major purpose of erecting Valk from cold stone and turning it into a grand city. No longer would they seek their place, for the crystal caverns gave them everything. The Lancers became the just keepers of the Crystal Heart. The Earth Mothers harnessed the old ways of magic and kept the orc traditions alive. The Bear Warriors held the division's might high. The Witches used their knowledge to push new boundaries. The Reavers became feared Shadow Guardians, and the Fixers would make the weakest of metal strong. And that must be a member of each. I suppose the floating one up there, who has a surprised face, must be a witch. Cool. Good looking adventuring group. Sounds like there's something secret around here. But we're not allowed up on the table. I don't see any switches down here either. Some switches can be interacted with by pressing up against them. Others have to be interacted with by shooting them. I kind of wouldn't mind having that. Scroll Wizard's Eye reveals all enemies on your mini-map, and I think maps the whole map out, or a good amount of it for you. Oh, we read that earlier. This tablet seems to be instilled with an earth magic spell. You don't know how to read it, though. The text shifts suddenly, right before your eyes, letters turning into twitching shadows. Path of the Devil, Chapter 2. You will follow me. You will follow me. You will follow me. We saw the shade up here. That must be her doing. We will need to create that dispel scroll to get through that door. We need to find another purple root. And we didn't yet search that last vine door. Let's take this as well. Probably going to need it. A bowl of Fey Dust. Dust item. That scared the heck out of me. Love it. Leeks. Delicious. I actually really do like eating raw leek. There, it's amazing. I love how tasty it is. Mana potions. Destination, parapet. Handle with care. Some more scribe embers. We can make another magma ball. Any secrets up here? None that I can see. Oh, Tim, you shouldn't take the apple. You need to eat it. That looks like something we want to interact with. Is there a secret switch? Hello. Girly magazines, apparently, for the girls. See, what do we have here? Enchanted purple ink recipe. It takes 2 steps. First, you will require a powered cauldron. Anything less will not be able to get the magical ingredients to mix with the pigment well, and the ink will be spoiled. Secondly, you must gather the proper ingredients, a bowl of fey dust, no more than what we offer by the Earth Mother statues, and the proper reagents for obtaining the color. You will need at least 3 of the same type, assuming they have potent pigment. Once you have all the ingredients, mix them in the cauldron. Okay. This must be the last of the roots we need. I would like to open this. Where do we... Must be a way to do it in this room. Or close by. I said I wasn't going to scour places for secrets if I can't find them. And I didn't find how to open that last time. And I don't see how to open it this time, so that stays there. Alright, so we picked up a red crystal. That will power. I believe this well. Okay, so next, I think we have what it takes to craft it. Nice. It may not mean much, but I love stuff like this. We actually see your character use the things he's picked up, or she's picked up in this instance. And there's our purple ink. Now we have to go back and scribe the scroll. Why'd I pick those up? We didn't even need it. While we're here, we can also scribe another magma ball. You'll note that the scribe of embers was a quest item. Quest items are just... some of them are used for quests to to continue with the main story and unlock doors that you need to, well, proceed. Others, though, are used in ways that you can gain ammo, gain items, or something of the sort as well. Potion down here. Sorry, mana potion. A red potion, which we don't need. I think this is a red crystal, but we actually can't take it. Our current amount of crystal armor is better than what that would provide. And the stone key. And the game saved, so you know what this means. Probably combat. Sounds like worms are breaking through some walls. Nothing's out here, though. No talking during the epic battle. This is what I was talking about earlier, by the way, when I was talking about the Serious Sam-like battles. Ooh, Tim, careful. I should probably be using my axe every so often. Since we have it, it's a one free shot. Oh, am I out of... No, okay. Although, when you do have the axe... Really? Oh, Tim! I see it. Woo! Not over yet. Really? Angle is not so great. Ooh, there. I do love the sound of their screams as they're burning. Alright! Not... Oh! I think it actually is over as well. Plenty of ammo to make up for what we used out there as well. So they must have been the ones to shut those gates and try to trap us with a rather large ambush. And it's not over yet. We still have more enemies outside waiting for us. Somewhere. They're not immediately outside, though. Oh, they're up ahead to the right. Okay. So before we go there... Oh, no, they're up here. They're up here to the right. Or was that just a... No, that was the correct way. This is the exit. Darn you. Alright, well, before we leave, we should probably... Wow, we took a lot of damage there. Oh, look at this! They barricaded this door to prevent us from accessing this area. Good for them. We weren't allowed to get into any buildings to have cover or choke points to defend them, but we had to fight in that giant open area. Before we leave, let me double back really quick just to pick up that one crystal we found. Oh, if I'm allowed to pick it up, we might not be. Actually, no, we should be. It was over here. Right? It was... Then it was up here. Or was it? I'm lost? No, it was this way. It was inside the tower. Right there. Oh, okay. It's the same crystal we had just... It's not a better crystal. Okay. I thought it was. I think this will drop us down into the tower, which is where we want to be. Where to leave? What do you guys think? That was fun, right? I really like those big battles. I messed up quite a bit. I got way too close to the worms until we took several hits there. Can't Can't be making those mistakes, Tim. You gotta do a lot better if you want to be able to beat this. On my non-recording save slot, which is one difficulty level easier and on Hedonite compared to what we're doing right now with hardcore, I had to fight my first boss battle, and I don't know how I'm doing it in hardcore mode. That was really tough. I loved it, but I might not be able to do it on hardcore. We will see. In any case, we're done with this level. Let's go ahead and get it done. All the enemies killed. A good amount of the items found. Almost all the secrets found. An hour and 1 minute to complete this level. Wiping the mixture of blood and sweat from her forehead, Zan shambled towards the giant barracks gate. With grit teeth, she hardly refrained from smashing the switch open in anger. Treason! Treachery! How did the cultists time their invasion so well? How could their magics work past the crystal wards? How could they kill everyone so fast? Suddenly her thoughts were shattered by a spike of pain coursing down her spine. In a split blackout, a word echoed through her mind. Abhoeth? A word? Or a name? She rubbed her temple, trying to grasp its meaning, but her memories were clouded still. All Zan knew right now was her duty towards protecting the Crystal Heart. There's no telling what demons could do once they'd reached the very core of the Iron Division's technology. The barracks gate begins to open. If the garrison still holds, this is the best place where she can rally up with the defenders and get revenge. We'll have, I think, at least one Cerebus waiting for us here, though, everyone, before we can call it quits. Alright, well, that will end this episode. Thank you guys for watching. When we come back, it's time to explore the barracks together. I'll see you guys then.